3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to that.
Lad,
Stop.
I didn't do nothing.
You did. You looked at him and put me off. 3, 2, 1. Ready? You ready? This is the first episode. Please hit the subscribe button because we're going to be doing it every month. So if you enjoy it, subscribe, like and comment. I sound like my 5-year-old son, I know. Nathan, what's going on?
What happens if they don't like it?
If they don't like it, we just don't get as much engagement and we're just not going to be consistent and keep it going, are we?
Yeah, you need to stay.
Where do I need to stay? Yeah.
If you're sitting like that, yeah, just stay.
Hey,
still.
let's go. 3, 2, 1. No tapping on the desk. No smashing the desk. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to that Dubai Hills podcast, where we're going to be giving you community updates, speaking a bit about property, and also have some special guests and residents from Dubai Hills on the show. And with Nathan and Tony, the reason we are doing this podcast is to keep you up to date. Hit the subscribe, like and comment button. I sound like my 5-year-old son, I do realise, but then we will keep it going consistently every month, keeping you up to date. Nathan, what's going on at the moment?
There's a lot going on in the community right now. We'll start on food and beverage outlets.
Yeah.
The mall obviously is fully open now. If we take a crossover into the business park, you've got Starbucks, which is just handed over. Joe and the Juice is coming soon.
Yeah.
What
Lad, best sandwich I ever had was in that Joe and the Juice.
was it?
It was like some meat sandwich with wheat bread or something like that. When it's open, I'll show you.
Couldn't be that good if you can't remember.
Yeah.
No, honestly, lad, I can still taste it.
Okay. You might need to brush your teeth then. So then if we come away, you've got Reef, which will be opening soon. Japanese concept, fully licensed, so serving alcohol.
Yeah.
Go up onto the boulevard, you've got...
I think that's going to be a game changer, to be totally honest. Obviously, all that we've got at the moment is the Duck Hook Hill House down at the golf club, but to have a licensed restaurant, bar, elsewhere, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it will be good. If we go onto the boulevard, like I said, you've got May's Tacos just opened.
Yeah.
Not many people know this, but there is a burger restaurant inside May's Tacos called Good Burger, solely for Deliveroo.
Yeah.
And
I noticed you've been ordering a few of them.
Yeah. What a dad body now.
Yourself ready.
And you've got Taken, which obviously we know quite well. But a lot going on in terms of food and beverage, and the community's thriving.
Yeah, obviously we all live in the podcast. We all live in the community. I'm over in Maple, and the lads are on the boulevard. So Tony, what's it like living on the boulevard first hand?
Yeah, I mean, as to touch on what Nathan was saying there about the F&B that's opened up on the boulevard, you've got the mall fully opened, you've got the park across the road. If you've got dog or kids or whatever, you've got everything that's on your doorstep.
Sure.
You've got schools, everything that you want in the community is there.
It's starting to become very functional, isn't it? Down that boulevard, there's a lot of traction now with, as we say, all these food and beverage, the shops, the retail, and it's going to continue to do so as they obviously build the apartment blocks around the park. It's going to continue with the retail, so the functionality is really good.
I think with the business park as well, you've got the Park Heights and the one closer down to the mall as well, where Starbucks and the Joe and the Juice is opening. I think once they all start getting full, then there'll be more retail open on the ground floor as well. Yeah, no, nice.
I think the idea of them apartments is a lifestyle thing, isn't it? Walk down to the mall, over to the park, walk the dog. Eventually we're going to be able to go for a nice meal and things like that.
Definitely.
It's a good selling point. Property, what's going on?
I think just to touch on what you said about lifestyle thing, I think in terms of property, what I'm trying to do now is rather than sell someone an apartment or just a villa, you need to be selling clients the master plan. If they believe in a master plan, the mall, the hospitals, the schools, if they believe in that, they're going to believe in the product.
A 1-bed in JVC, Dubai Hills, downtown, is a 1-bed, isn't it?
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? It depends on where it's located and the lifestyle that apartment can offer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge at 100%.
Prices, property, what's going on?
I think apartments, let's just talk about averages, because if I sit here giving prices out, someone's going to watch the video and they're going to say, oh, you said 1,700 per square foot, but I paid 2,000.
Yeah.
So I think just on average prices for apartments in Dubai Hills, you'd be looking at around 1,700, 1,750 per square foot.
Yeah. 1,750 per square foot. Yeah.
Obviously, the collective's there now, which is super small, so that, you know, 1,000 to that's not really included, but yeah, I'd say 1,700,
So
17,
reasonably
15.
priced considering what you get for it. Do you know what I mean? As we're saying, with all this functionality, traction, the mall open, you've got the park, the golf course, the hospital, the schools, the location, the infrastructure surrounding the location. It's a lot for your money.
Yeah, but I think it's not really a end user concept, is it? You're going to quickly outgrow it. One bedroom in there's for 60 square foot, shall we say?
Yeah.
You move in, by the time you've got a wife, family, it's too small.
Yeah.
But no, it seems about right for the price.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, Tony's focusing on villas, so what's going on with the villa prices?
So we've seen quite a high increase in the last, or this year anyway, in Sidra and Maple.
It's all mental.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even rentals as well. Sales price now, you're looking between 4 to 5 million for a 3-bed Sidra.
Yeah.
4 beds, you'll be lucky to get one under 6.
So I was watching a video that I did in July 2020 where I'd sold a 3-bedroom in Sidra at 2.71, and now you're talking of 5 million. You're talking 90 to 100% increase in the price 2 years and 4 months ago.
2.71.
2.71, yeah.
Why go on?
A 5-bed in Maple on the same video I'd sold for 2.25, and we've just recently sold on a 4.5. That's 100% increase in the property price within just over 2 years. Yeah,
it's mad.
Yeah, I mean 4 beds are between 6 and 6.3.
Yeah,
you'd be lucky to get one at 5.8, 5.9. It would be a bit of an ask. 5-bed Sidras are going for around 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Price obviously differences depending on upgrades, pools, location, if it's rented, vacant on transfer, plot size as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there has been a massive increase this year and obviously over the last 2 years as well.
Yeah. To quickly sum up over the other side, so onto the golf course side now. Golf place, parkways, fairways. Golf place 4-bedroom starting at what, 12, 13 million?
12, 13.
Yeah. 5-bed?
5-bed, you're probably looking around 16.
Really? Yeah. That must be the D3s though, the larger ones, surely the D2s.
16. D2s probably looking about 14, 15.
14, 15, I've shut up, haven't they?
I know.
And then 6 beds in golf place, parkways, fairways, obviously far larger in size, 8,000, 9,000 square foot, 20 to 30 million, 20 if you're off the course, 25 to 30 if you're on the course.
10 million to look at a golf course.
It's crazy, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, better view. That's what it is.
Just the privacy in that, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
Phase 2 golf place, for investments point of view, you look at the price increase. Look at Sidra, for example. It's a different product, but you look at the difference in price between even 2 years ago to now. If you're buying in phase 2
do you think it will stay there?
I think with the prices what they're at now is an accurate representation to what they're worth. You know, I think they are priced correctly. There's still a lot of transactions happening in the area, so it's affordable for people. People are still buying.
Yeah.
If the prices were over, then it wouldn't.
Stock levels and demand, what's going on? Stock levels.
I think over the last month or two, the demand has sort of come down. Over the summer, there was a crazy demand. I think before the interest base rate increased, a lot of people that had pre-approvals were, in a rush to sort of secure the rates at that rate. I think now people have sort of backed off a bit, just seeing what's going to happen in the market.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there is still transactions happening every day.
Yeah.
But not as much as what it was in the summer.
Yeah.
I think personally though we're at a point now where there's going to be some kind of correction.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the transactions in the likes of club villas, people that have got club villas on the market, I think there's 2 or 3 at around 6.2 million. The last one to sell was a 5.7 or 5.8. So you are seeing resistance because the ones that are on the market, they've been on the market for a while.
Yeah. The
So
transactional data and the seller's asking prices, there's a big disparity, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think it's important that every seller and buyer knows that there's a big difference in those two.
Yeah.
Because, you'd have calls with people and they'll say, oh, yeah, I've been offered 7 million, and it's like, if you want to list at 7 million, that's fine, but there's a difference between your asking price and the transaction price.
Yeah.
And the house is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it, right?
But obviously you're just not serious, are they?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. I think that pretty much wraps us up for today. As I say, it's episode 1. To keep this podcast going, we need subscribers. And for people to engage, let us know what you think in the comments. But thank you very much, Nathan and Tony.
Cool.
And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all soon.